Alright guys, I'm just going to jump right into it with Fearless Expression. Today I'm making a dish, Mongolian beef, a nice, quick, easy tutorial video on how you can make it. Here I'm just kind of showing the ingredients here. Well, you'll need beef, cornstarch, garlic, ginger, dark brown sugar, broccoli, whether it's fresh or frozen, and a box of white rice, and then also some soy sauce and green onions. So right now, right here, I am cutting up the green onions for the dish. This is definitely one of the primary ingredients, besides the beef, of course, and the rice, that you want to add to the dish, especially to cook. I do believe that it adds a lot of flavor to the meat and to the sauce and to just the overall combination of everything. So basically, when you buy the green onion, it comes in kind of like, you get a nice amount of green onion. So I honestly chopped up all of it here, as you can see, because I definitely believe that you'll need all of it and it's useful for the dish. Next here, I'm getting ready to get my meat together. So I've already seasoned my meat, but the one thing you want to do here is kind of get it coated in cornstarch. The cornstarch help kind of give it a little bit of a crispiness, or just like a coat on top of the meat. And it also helps with kind of thickening your sauce once you start cooking the meat in the sauce. So right now with my seasoned meat, which I just basically season it with salt and pepper, paprika, onion powder, a little bit of garlic powder, and any other seasons that you may have or want to use, you definitely can, but I just kind of stuck to the basis. Here I'm just making sure the meat is kind of coated, so that all the pieces of meat can kind of have that nice coat on it, as well as just to kind of, again, to help with the sauce. So I'm just kind of getting all that meat coated here. Once the meat is in the cornstarch, I am going to start searing it, so as cooking it in the pan. Mainly searing it so that it gets a nice coat. And then I'm also going to start with my sauce here, which in another pan, that's what I'm doing. So I added the ginger. The dark that's already in there is the dark brown sugar. It's starting to caramelize. And I also added a little bit of garlic. Sometimes I like to wait to add garlic later on because it does cook a little bit quicker. But I'm now adding the soy sauce. You want to add a lot of soy sauce, enough to kind of create like a juice, or basically like a juice or sauce. So I kind of probably use half of the soy sauce. And now I'm adding the green onions in there. You can add half now, your green onions, and half later. But once the sauce cooked for a little bit, I did after that added my meat, which now I'm just going to kind of cook everything together. Right now the sauce is not as thick, but as it gets to cooking a little bit more, as you can see here, it gets a little bit thicker. And then here at this point, I did go ahead and add the broccoli. So I waited a while, maybe a good 20 minutes after the meat was cooking, to add the broccoli, just because I do want the broccoli to be a little soft, but because it is frozen, it's already kind of cooked. I don't want to overcook it too much. So as you can see here, my sauce is definitely getting a little bit thicker now that it's been cooking. It's probably been cooking for a good 20 to 25 to 30 minutes now, after kind of getting the meat and stuff together, which that sauce do thicken up. And then of course, with a side of rice here, you have a good dish of Mongolian beef, which it looks so good. It was so good. It was spicy. It was just delicious. I would definitely do this again. It was very quick and easy. And if you want to have a new type of Asian dish, I'll definitely say and recommend trying Mongolian beef. Alright guys, this is Fearless Expression, and I'm out.